We're Kevin Chris Waterhouse.
And we are Travelling Australia.
We're so glad you can join us on our adventures. Living the dream. We're leaving Darwin and heading down to Litchfield National Park. It's about 120 kilometres south of Darwin. Once we've checked out Litchfield National Park, we'll then go back onto the Stuart Highway and then south to Katherine. We'll check out some of the spectacular waterfalls in Litchfield. This one's Wangi Falls. Then we'll do a day trip out to the Blythe Homestead. It's a good four-wheel drive track. And then we'll also check out the magnetic termite mounds along the way. We stopped for lunch at this pretty little place. It's right on the Finnis River. One of the crocs at Crocosaurus Cove came from this river system.
It looks very inviting, but I wouldn't swim here.
We always like to stop at the information boards. What you can learn here is amazing. It kind of resembles an old graveyard. These magnetic termite mounds are unique to the northern part of Australia. They can be up to 2 metres high and up to over 100 years old. The thin edges of the mound point north-south, and the broad part, it faces east-west. This helps keep the temperature more stable. Our next stop was the Wangi Falls campground. It's a beautiful set of falls here, and it's a very popular tourist destination as it's all sealed road from here right back to the Stuart Highway.
Geez, the closer you get, the louder it gets, honey.
It was great to see these falls. We camped at the campground quite close by. We'll check these out a little bit more as time goes on, but tomorrow we're getting ready for a day trip out to Blythe Homestead.
Blythe Homestead.
This is a bit more adventurous. This is what we love. We followed another vehicle through. This bloke was really good. He called us up on the UHF. He said he'd let us know once he'd cleared the water crossing on the other side, then he would wait for us to come through. This first water crossing was between 50 and 60 centimetres deep.
Blyth Homestead in Litchfield National Park. Oh dear. That's a bit rugged, that bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Established 1928.
Blythe Homestead was built in 1928. It was originally an outstation of Stapleton Station. The older children of the family ran the Blythe tin mine and some of the cattle as well.
Family album. The Sargent family. Wow. Over 27 years, she had 14 children. From 1903 to 1930. Wow. Oh, it's very rough. Very rocky.
A bit more four-wheel driving to our next stop. We're not even going to try and pronounce this one. It's a 1.7 kilometre hike into these falls. Definitely not an easy walk, that's for sure.
And Kev was being a bit careful not to get his boots wet getting through the water crossings.
It was definitely worth the hard walk in. The views were spectacular and the water was crystal clear.
We put the drone up because we wanted to see what was above the waterfalls. Oops, there goes the low battery alarm. Heading back to our campsite at Wangi Falls.
Back through the big water crossing.
There's no one coming through the other way.
After the 1.7k walk back to the car, we were looking forward to another swim when we got back to Wangi Falls. I didn't realise how hard it would be to swim with the camera in your hand.
There's something truly magical about sitting underneath a waterfall.
This side is the smaller flow of the two waterfalls. We found this private little rock pool. The water in here is heated by the warmth of the rocks. It was like a warm bath. What a beautiful way to finish the day. We're now heading on our way back to Katherine, but we couldn't resist stopping in at Florence Falls, especially because such easy access to the viewing platform.
Back through Katherine on our way out to Katherine Gorge.
On our next couple of episodes, we explore Katherine Gorge before we travel west, over the border to Tjaynera, Wyndham, and then take on the Gibb River Road. Thanks for joining us. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see, and you can always leave us a comment.